Hey guys, it's Erica from Manhattan Physical Therapy, and you know what? It's wintertime, slippery weather. We're all still trying to keep in shape with New Year's resolutions, the fact that a lot of the gyms are still closed, and the whole coronavirus thing. So I know a lot of people are out walking and hiking and running and all of these things. And with cold, slippery weather, you know what that means? Ankle sprains, all right? So the most common ankle sprain you can get is from rolling your ankle to the outside. A lot of people, you can roll your ankle to the outside without getting an ankle sprain, but when you feel like a pop or a rip feeling or a lot of warmth to that area, that means you probably injured yourself pretty good. Now, a lot of people would be like, yeah, well, I've rolled my ankles before and it wasn't that bad. And sometimes it's not that bad, you know? Sometimes it's one of those ones, it hurt for a hot second and then you can just keep going. But a lot of times, if you keep running on that, you're gonna cause yourself more damage. Because once that swelling hits, it's gonna blow up that whole joint, your motion's gonna get a lot worse, and then it's gonna lead to problems later on further up the chain, meaning knee problems or hip problems. And you gotta ask yourself, is this something that I wanna keep running now and pay for more injuries later, or take care of it right now, all right? So a lot of times people go, well, I saw that guy who plays for the Jets, the Bills, whatever your favorite football team is, and they sprained their ankle really bad and they were back like a couple of weeks later. A couple of things you have to remember. Those guys literally train every day, all day. They get paid to do that kind of training, and they have physicians, athletic trainers, physical therapists on hand at all times to help make sure that that stays stable, whether or not that means they get taped, they get stretched, they get a brace, it doesn't really matter, but they have all of that stuff on hand. So unless you're somebody who's literally getting paid to run around Central Park, you probably don't have those kind of resources, so you have to kind of take it easy, all right? And even when it comes to those sorts of injuries, they don't usually get a bad ankle sprain and then send them back out onto the field. It's usually a few weeks later when they're stronger, the swelling's under control, and everything feels more stable. So my recommendation, if you get an ankle sprain, please just give it some rest, and we'll talk about in a little bit what kind of stuff you can do at home to help, okay?